What's going on, everyone? Happy Friday. I see we got almost 20 people in the night. We are going to do an Ask Me Anything. I know we haven't done it in a very long time. Just kidding. It seems like every live show on Friday and even on Tuesdays now is an Ask Me Anything. Thank you guys for joining. If you got any random questions, try to keep a car audio as always, but you know how that goes. I have to give a super shout out for a super chat. David K. coming in there. Let's christen the ship. Hit that like. Appreciate you, Dave. And absolutely, man, so more people like you guys can see this content. Got a lot of people in here already. Earplug, what is going on? What's going on from Cincinnati? Dub Team releasing some information. Andy about to send that triangle mess into space. Yeah, I got a little flex video for you guys. Patreon seen it first, and if you're on TikTok, you might have seen a little clip of it. But I got something cool for you guys so you can see that thing really moving. William, thanks for tuning in, man. What's up, Andy? Great Friday night to you. Thank you for all you do. Kicker for the win. Thank you, man. Means so much for your support and for you just being here, man. Thank you. And yes, kicker for the win. Yeah, they're slacking, man. 14 Talk, man. Dynamic Duo, whatever you want to call them. They ain't even here right now. Maybe it's because I went a little early, but I like to go a little early, so we start 10 o'clock on the dot. Voltage is low in here. Needs some 25 to get it up to 14.4. I didn't see Deviant yet, so we got no voltage right now. It's not looking too good. El Fuego, thanks for tuning in, man. When working with triangle subs, remember the Pythagorean theorem. A squared plus B squared always equals C squared. Absolutely, man. It's a little bit easier on, I think, what is it, the isosceles triangle, where they're all the same. But yes, that's how you figure out C, man. Todd Wolf says, how do I get that hoodie? All you have to do is, I have my website in my About section on YouTube here. It's kind of hard to get to, honestly, other than just YouTube, because I have a separate merch store on that website you could just click. I need a better way, almost a website. I was talking about a website, but you know how that is. It costs money, and I'm still a small YouTuber. I know thanks to you guys in the Super Chats, we're going to get this super chip, this computer. So, but otherwise, I don't want to kill myself on paying for a website like that. But I do have it. It's on Spreadshirt, Living Loud with Andy. Check it out. If not, just go in my About section on YouTube. You will see my website, and just scroll down. You will see the merch icon. Bobby B says, Andy needs to do another giveaway. Why? So you can win something again, Bobby? Bobby won the first giveaway. I would like to do something like that, possibly in the future here. I've been talking to some people, and maybe we could do something. 2K, I'm feeling it. I just hit 1,800 subscribers today, so we are on the way. Bobby B calling him out, man. Bobby, he's feeling fresh. He had a couple twisted teas tonight. El Fuego, man, they are coming at him tonight. I'll take the low voltage over 14.4 volt. Todd, you could get it directly. I could ship it to you, to your door. Absolutely, dude. David says we're running on 12.5 tonight, guys. Let's see here. Facebook user, you're watching from the Kicker Club, and it seems like you're a neighbor. I can probably get that hoodie 2 blocks over. Congrats on the show. Thanks, man. It's probably JR. Awesome. Well, I'll probably wait for a few more people to come in here right now. It's Friday night, you know how it goes sometimes, but usually around the 20-minute mark, that's when we're moving and grooving, and then I'm going to show that clip. We got Justin. What is going on, Justin? Yo, yo, yo. Thanks for tuning in, man. Dub Team says, you gonna show us some of the triangle metal thing being sent some lows? Absolutely, dude. Absolutely. You guys got to see it in action, man. Plus, I wanted to hear it myself. Cecilio, thanks for tuning in, man. Hi, sir. Gave me your speaker joke. Ha, ha, ha. Thanks for tuning in, man. El Fuego, what are your plans for 2022? Honestly, just to get my car back in action for Slamology. That is my main goal. After that, who knows? I know my plans are going to be booked probably the 4 or 5 months out, man. It's going to be pretty crazy. Box is coming along very good, though. It is. John K says, I'm officially a Kicker owner for the first time. Just got my Kicker Kush NC headphones today with my Kicker Unmasked t-shirt in the mail today. Well, if you're going to get any equipment Kicker for the first time ever, why not from the giveaway, man? That's awesome, dude. That is awesome. Kicker Kush, these things are freaking amazing, dude. I love them. Dub Team says, Andy, Yinglong 2 bank and Cookie Monster, perhaps? You know what? I got too much electrical in there. I actually reduced it some because I didn't even need it. I didn't need all that power. I have 2 of the JYHP40s. I just took one out, and now it's my test bench battery. It's like I kind of need it for both. 1. 2, once you hit a certain voltage, and you're not dropping below that, that's because all the power is being generated either from the batteries or the alternators. If your alternator can keep up, then you're never really going to dip down below and dip into your batteries. That's kind of where I'm at. As long as I'm not clipping, I'm seeing 13.4 all day, and that's literally where those batteries pretty much rest. So that's definitely a thing to keep in mind when adding electrical. I'm only clamping 2,000 watts, so, and that battery's rated for 5,000. I kind of went overkill, but that was for future plans, obviously. Todd, I'm probably not even going to be home this weekend. You say, I know you're busy, but next weekend, okay, that might work. I might need to stop by for the DD1 setting on my amp if you're available. Absolutely, dude. Absolutely. Just let me know what time, maybe like 3 o'clock or something like that on Saturday. That will work. Yeah, too much electrical, you need more amps. Yeah, absolutely. I do. But I'm only running one sub. For now. Bobby B says, Andy, keep an eye out for a used DD1 for me, bro. Absolutely, dude. Absolutely. I mean, what are they new? 150 or something like that? I mean, I know it's an expense, but at the same time, man, if you can get one for like 70, 80 bucks, that's a deal. Cecilio, watching now. You're welcome, sir. Thank you, man. Larry, you're telling me, man, it's literally, what, 4 shows? I stream 3, because, you know, I'm not on the Kicker Unmasked show, but I help in ways that, you know. And then the After Unmasked show, and then Friday, Rolling Thunder, and then here we go again. So, yeah, it is a lot, but I do like it. I do like it. I enjoy it, man. I really do. Oh, so they might have went up 200 bucks. Wow. Okay. Makes sense. Inflation, all that fun stuff, dude. Here, let's throw up that video. You guys are gonna like this. I'll probably post it tomorrow, but you guys are gonna see it first. Sorry for the background noise. That is my power supply charging the battery. I haven't been doing amp dynos for a while, so bear with me. But I think you guys are gonna want to see this. We're gonna do a flex test with Bass I Love You. If you don't know this song, I don't know where you've been for the past 15 years. And of course, powered by none other than Kicker. This is a Kicker 250.2. Yes, Bobby B, I found another amp to dyno that is a Kicker. So you will be excited. Try 6 hertz. Oh, that's it. That's the money shot. Isn't that thing awesome looking? Like, it reminds me so much of a Kicker L7 or any Kicker Square with the rib surround and just the way it moves, you know? It's got decent X-Max, man. I know it's the equivalent of an 8-inch round sub, but man, That thing is cool looking. I don't know about you guys. I thought that's really cool to see it in action. Like I said, there's a few videos on it on YouTube here and there, but the quality is very bad, and it's just, you know, I'm going to go very into it more, though, for sure, in the future. Dub Team, oh my god, that poor round coil. I know, I wonder if they could use a triangle coil, just like kickers, they use square ones, right? 25, you're here, we got decent voltage now. Not the usual 14.4 where we like it, but it's good enough for now. What's up, 25? Thanks for tuning in. Todd says, here's a question. Do you have an isolate your lithium in the back with your, let's say, Titan lithium battery up front? Well, if you're mixing two different types of lithium and they have different resting voltages, it's going to be the same problem as running an AGM up front with a lithium in the back. Resting voltage is the key. Same thing with if you have... sorry, I was looking at my computer saying I have low internet right now. Same thing is if you would have, I forget what I was talking about. My goodness, my computer is yelling at me saying I have low internet. It's like, are you kidding me? Anyway, good old Xfinity. But resting voltage is key. Oh, that's what I was going to say. Older batteries and newer batteries, you really don't want to mix them. But if you have that isolator, you should never have a problem. Absolutely, voltage is rising. Oh, 25's working on a video. I hope it's not about me again. Let's see. Yeah, Scott, you really wanted to see that thing flex, huh? El Fuego says, Living Loud with Andy Stream, sponsored by Ricola. Bobby B says, Andy, I need to get a red YouTube play button sticker to put with that yellow Living Loud with Andy sticker I got from you. Looks nice with the yellow. Yeah, I know. I wanted to do more. I never did double or, you know, triple colored decals as in one font, and I know how to do it. I just never did it, and I didn't have any red vinyl. And I know you wanted a yellow sticker, so I would like to do that. I know the ones on my website do have them, but they're really small. Absolutely, Dub Team. God, earplay. Hell yeah, look at that strange thing move. I know, it's different, man. It really is. But honestly, it reminds me of a Kicker L7 or L5, whatever. Barely any power to it. It's jumping pull. Dude, that's a 250.2 kicker, and I forget what it does RMS, but it's got a 40 amp fuse on it. So that thing should dish out some power, especially not being an enclosure and 6 hertz. Yeah. Because that's only a 200 RMS sub. That's all that is. Todd says, I was told they had to be isolated, that the lithium in the back would still draw from the front too much. With the resting voltages, the only time it's going to draw from one side or the other, the voltage is going to want to balance. Bubba, what's going on, man? Thanks for tuning in. John says, you are the first person I know to own at least 3 different shaped subs. Square, circle, triangle, you name it. I would like to get them all, but that was my main mission, was to get the triangle bazooka tuba, or whatever you want to call it, bazooka. I knew them as bazooka tubas, not inherently triangle, just circle, you know, whatever, the tube, because they did have them in a triangle bazooka tube, but it was a triangle box with ports on the side on each, I think on each top, side, and bottom. It's pretty cool. Icky, what's going on, man? Long time no see, or at least on the chats. Thanks for tuning in, man. Brian Townsend, everyone's starting to jump in now that I put out that flex video. I know how it goes. I know how it goes. Thanks for tuning in, guys. There we go. Now we got all our voltage back. We can sleep easy tonight. What's going on, Deviant? Let's see. Facebook user from Kicker Club. Kicker should bring back the Impulse line. I feel like with the 50th anniversary coming up, something's going to come out. People were saying gold letters, 18-inch Solo X's, lots of things. So, who knows? But again, I cannot stress it enough. They say it the same way. Contact Bill at social@kicker.com. Tell him your idea. And, you know, with enough people saying yes, they're going to do it. Who knows? Andy, you need the Pentagon Sony sub. I had that. I had the 1300 watt max 380 RMS black square one. I had 2 of them and I sold them to my buddy Brian. I don't know if he still has them. I know he did about 2 years ago, and I sold these things like 10 years ago. For his entire Sony setup, he had an entire Sony setup where it was all the old red cone, very efficient Sony drivers. But the whole thing was fiberglass. Beautiful. The car looked like the Batmobile. 92 Camaro, V6 slow, but it was beautiful. It had like LEDs underneath, LEDs through the rim. Everything was white, like it was clean. Amplifiers, capacitors, you know, in the good old days. But everything like was super clean. You couldn't even see any wires. It was beautiful. And his rear 2 that he had 2 firing forward, 2 firing up in the back, and those ones blew. And I was like, hey, I got these Sonys. I know they don't match, but you can have them. $80. Boom, man. Otherwise, I'd probably still have them. That's what I hate. I sold so much audio over the years, and now it's like I hoard it now, and I don't sell it. But at a time, like I had my room was stacked with just sub, and I have none of them left. And it's just sad. That's why I don't sell anything now. It's terrible. Let's see. Those were great for infinite baffle. What, the bazooka? Or the impulse? The impulse. You gonna be at TDH? No, that's... If I was gonna be at TDH, I'd be driving tonight. I've never been to TDH yet. It is closer than Slamology. My buddy Justin and all them from Team Imperial and all them are going down there. Nathan and Joby and whatnot that I've seen. So, no. But I would like to go eventually, you know, check it out. When income's a little bit better and kids are a little bit older, I don't see why not. I could see myself traveling even farther. But Indianapolis is my place to be. Biggest car audio show ever. John says, did you get more Solo X stuff in the background? Yeah, I just keep finding these things on Marketplace, man. I'm just buying them up. Let's see. Love you too, Deviant. Third Era, where art thou? Third Era? I don't know, man. He did fall off the face of the earth. Super chill, you know, guy that you could just talk to, communicate. And he had a good passion for what he was doing. I'm sure something serious came up where he just had to go MIA, man. Let's see. John says, what causes voltage spike? I had my system spike the voltage above 15 volts. That's with your alternator. Because you... Is that a stock alternator in there? I'm trying to think. No. That's with your voltage, your regulation of your voltage from your alternator. That's the only thing it honestly could be, because that's where your power is being generated. So it's definitely something, hopefully not with your computer, man. Ronco160, thanks for tuning in, man. I'm excited for the first base comp near me, the Amp Lab Guy shop. Oh, I've heard of them. That's awesome, dude. First base comp, let me know how it goes, dude. It's like the best experience, yet the worst experience first time you go to base comp, because you don't know what you're doing, you don't know what to expect. All you hear is boom, 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 coming from 30 different angles, and all these guys in like track suits and like whatever they're doing, you know, for metering and all these wires, and you're like, ah! But it is awesome, man. You'll never forget it. Don't forget the Boston Oval sub and the Extant Hex sub. I know. Need those next. If I find them locally, absolutely, man. Here's a question from Facebook user from Kicker Club. Thanks for tuning in, man. I've been out of the loop a bit, but any word on Kicker having a monster amp for the new Solo X? I happen to have an old Warhorse brand new, never seen power. Well, I would honestly, you could probably use the Warhorse. I mean, that's just like anything. You can use any amp. It doesn't matter if it's way too big. But with great power comes great responsibility, so you have to watch what you're doing. But you would think with bigger woofers, bigger amplifiers would be coming out. And if the Solo X is coming out Q2, Q3, the summer-ish time, And they've been saying, you know, you would think bigger amps. So I would think the amps, if they are making them, would come out when the Solo X would drop. You would think. But they haven't really touched base on that at all. So maybe that is, you know, something that they have for you guys. I don't know. But I feel like that's what would happen, especially for the long wait, you know? So everything is there, so you can go and buy an amp, go and buy some matching, boom, boom, boom. That would be more ideal rather than trying to match it with amps that just aren't in stock. And I feel like that's probably what they're doing and why it's taking a little bit longer than we would want. Yeah, those are the good ones, Ronco. I have a couple old red Pentagon Explodes, man. That's what my buddy had, man. They're very efficient. God Earplug says, yeah, I can't sell anything anymore. It's terrible, man. I'll be watching Hoarders and Kayla's like, that's you. That's you. It's like, no. What are you talking about? KLM817, thanks for tuning in. I know you missed last week, but it's okay. Thanks for joining tonight, man. I'm not even going to say this because they're going to shut me down, but that's funny. Bubba, you can't walk away. What are you doing, man? Come on, man. Just have to wait for a bit. What'd I miss? Nothing. Did you see the Triangle Flex video? If not, well, you probably seen it from Patreon anyway, man. Didn't miss much. You know what we're doing. Just kicking back, talking about kicker stuff, seems like, which is good. That's what we're here for. Yeah, voltage spike alternating diodes dying. Yeah, I know the diodes have a lot to deal with alternators and their current or whatever, voltage that stuff. I'm not no alternator professional, not at all. But I know diodes are a thing where people say they just add diodes and they can help their voltage, whatever. I like external regulators or regular, you know, stock ones that just work with your PCM, your regular stock regulator. From my understanding, I wasn't too intrigued on the self-exciting regulators from like how they spin, you know, and I feel like from what they were telling me, I kind of took it. I understood it, and I was like, man, that sounds like that could be something that could go bad inside the alternator over time, rather than something external that you could replace or whatever, and it just something that maybe won't break over time. I know high output alternators, they just don't tend to last as long as stocks, just because you are pushing them to a higher limit. You really are. Okay, it's not stock, it's definitely aftermarket. Okay, so you have the same Ohio Gen alternator. Now, did you have a stock regulator running that? You didn't have to add any external regulator. So that's definitely your car with the PCM. I would check your grounds. Always check your grounds. First one of the year, that is my... Aw, man, you got me all excited thinking it was your first stereo competition. Same. No, that's awesome, man. It's nice, man. When that winter time's over, you can get back, go to the shows, man. David says, Deviant 25, welcome to the David and Andy Show. Colby said, damn high voltage in the house now. Oh, wow, thank you. Thanks for tuning in. Solo X Warhorse coming soon and according to a little birdie. El Fuego, I'm going to need your address. We're going to have a conversation here. Yep, talking too much. No, I'm just kidding. Hopefully, man, hopefully. El Fuego thinks the amps are holding up the L7X subs for sure. I honestly think that is a thing. You know, not the main reason, but if they are, that would be something that could be holding it up. James John, thanks for tuning in. Hey Andy, I am pumped for Rocking with Russ. Me too, man. I need to order some awards for that show for the Team SP Loud section. Yeah, that's April 30th and May 1st. I forget the town it's in, middle of Pennsylvania. Really cool show out in the middle of a farm. You can be loud as you want. And we're going to have, what, Mecca, Team SP Loud, and is it NADBL? I think it's NADBL again. Awesome, man. Thanks for tuning in, dude. Dave, I need to sell all my amps at triple the cost to pay for my chicken wing habit. Especially with inflation, man. You know, you have to start selling those amps to put gas in your car. Bubba, appreciate you, man. Holy crap. Coming out of nowhere, just making it rain. Thank you, dude. 24 people here now. Need 10 more people to hear that need to hit that like. Do it now. Yeah, I know, man. This is awesome, and it just really pushes the algorithm when you do hit that like button. I don't know why. You would think just people watching would help. That like button, it just shows YouTube, hey, maybe you should watch this. Thank you, man, so much. Appreciate you. Really do. El Fuego had a question. How did you blow your KS tweeters? Were you using the passive crossover or going active? How many watts? Straight active. I think the the KS, well, I didn't actually blow the KS tweeters. I blew, well, it was the KS 3.5s. So they did have tweeters, but they didn't have if they had a capacitor in between, like a crossover, it wasn't a power regulated one in a way, like the KSC 6x9s that actually shut down the tweeter so it doesn't overpower it. So I blew those. I put in the new ones that are the gray, or they're actually the gray and gold, not gray and red. And those have a separate, pretty much channel for the tweeter itself. So I feel like they are more designed like the 6x9s, where they have a regulator in a way. It shuts down the tweeter so you can't blow it per se. So absolutely, man. And it was just too much power. I was putting about 100 RMS to each one of them. I mean, as we know, you don't see that real power all the time. But over time, from demoing and just cranking that volume up too high for different songs and for the bass to keep up or whatever the situation is, it's hard to hear that distortion at those very, very high frequencies, especially with all that bass hitting your ear. Doesn't take much to blow a tweeter. But with the kickers ones, it seems like it's a little bit harder, at least with the KSC 6.9s. 6x9, 6.9. I'm off today, man. You know, a lot of work and just been doing a lot of things and just, it's life, man. I appreciate you guys all tuning in, man. I really do. I really do. Bobby B. Andy, I'm going to run 2,000 watts in my Dodge. Should I upgrade my alt? Absolutely. I feel like anytime you're running over 750 watts RMS, you should upgrade your alternator just so you don't run into problems and you want to have your system for years upon years and not do damage to your stock alternator, because then you're going to wind up buying another one anyway. I blew a stock alternator on an SSL, or not even SSL, the Cole Audio 5500. It was only fused for 1,000 watts, 1,000 or 100 amps or whatever. So, and that literally killed my alternator. 4-gauge OFC wire, and I think I had a battery in the back at the time. Yeah, it just went, man. Just from years and years of demoing and just asking too much for the alternator. Just like anything, too much heat, and you're just pushing the equipment too hard, it's not going to last very long. So running 2,000 watts, that's how much I'm doing, man. I needed a high output alternator, and I kind of pushed it by. I tried adding batteries, being cheap, and yeah, I didn't really see too much performance other than, I can park my car and play my radio at, quarter volume, get the mids and highs going, no problem. And I could play for like an hour or so and still start my car. With that alternator, though, that's where you're actually going to see the increase on power gains, because when you're clamping all that power, you need that instant power to be replenished, otherwise your voltage drops, period. So absolutely, Bobby. And you're a bass head, dude. Come on. And you want to keep that car for a while? Definitely upgrade that alternator, dude. Brenton Stein, what is going on, dude? I haven't heard from you in a long time, man. How is the system going? He had a nice build. What was it? 218 Scar ZVX. I forget which series. But you were doing 15s. Was that 15s? That was 15s, wasn't it? 3 15s. Yeah, dude. You were doing 50s with that. That was nice. Heck yeah, dude. Thanks for tuning in, man. Hope you're going to be coming out to the shows this year. Dave's like $50 spot on point. I know, Bubba is crazy, bro. He's crazy. But then there's Dave. He's like, listen, I already christened the boat. Let's keep going. I'm just over here making it sprinkle. It's okay. You're like the cloud, Dave. You're the cloud. Bubba's coming in there with a lightning bolt. Appreciate all you guys, man. I really do. Thank you so much. I know we need to figure out something with the Dave and Andy show. Don't know when, but maybe we'll have to do something special for that, huh? Everyone's asking for it, so maybe we should do it, right? Wow, I'm a little bit behind on comments, but not too bad, which is a good thing. It's a good thing. Baba says, oh wait, oh, my computer glitched. I can't wait to get that chip. SJC hooked me up with that chip and all that other stuff. I just need to put money in my account from my paycheck from work so I can order that stuff and get 216 gigs, and we'll be able to do some more stuff. I feel like be able to play videos and all kinds of stuff while interacting with you. Maybe do some Amp Dinos live. If you guys want to see Amp Dinos live, put Amp Dino, because then I'll be able to do that. James John, what is the best way to break in subs? Just finished my build last weekend. Only have 35 volts on the subs now. 35 volts. Great Scott. No. I feel like yes and no. Let the speaker break in normally, but it's like, how long do you want to wait to go full tilt boogie? And it depends on the suspension of the woofers, of how long a speaker takes to break in. Because whenever you break it in, obviously you get better coiling properties because the woofer is just moving freer, the coil's not needing as much power to move to make the same amount of sound, yada yada, whatever. So what is the best way? I mean, you can literally hook it up to an amplifier in your room and just play like low frequencies, get it to move, loosen up the spider, but that takes a lot of power. I did that for my buddy Justin, man. My power supply was yelling at me. You can do it in your car, but isn't that the same thing as driving down the road and just turning it up? Just don't turn it up really far. But do you need to break in every speaker system? No. If you got, an amplifier that's nowhere near going to overpower the speakers, then you never have to break it in. But if you're really close to that threshold, or you have way too much power and you're afraid of just overheating the coils before the resin in a way has time to heat up and pretty much thicken around the coil, and that's just how some speakers work with the resin to hold the coil around the former. You know how many times you've seen that whole coil just slink right off and it's not even burnt. That's the reason why, but I feel like that's another reason why cheap glue too. So, I mean, honestly, the best way to break it in is to just play your system within reason, and in due time you will see on the meter and to your ear in a way when they're broken in. I got an L515, man. It is so broken in, but I can tell it is so broken in. It don't take nothing to freaking move that thing, and it's loud. It's nuts. And it's still, it's not falling apart, Deviant. Every week with the public service announcement for Andy. Look at the chat participation. You just gotta look at it. No other streamer interacts with all of us, especially 14.4 Volt Talk. His Patreon starts at $1 a month, $1, only $1. Join now. Thank you. Thank you so much, Deviant. I had to do the little impression. I know John's watching too. Let's see here. Baba, with the intent to try and upgrade the stock 150 amp alternator, would adding a lithium enable to bypass getting a Mechman alternator? Yes and no, and it depends. So if you have a higher voltage battery, yes, you could get away with getting all that in rush current. And having such a big lithium battery, would the voltage even drop? I saw my buddy Soda, he had 180 amp hours of C-Max batteries. Literally, his engine went, something in his engine, water pump, something. He could not run his engine in the lane, burped, did a dolly or park and pound and everything, straight batteries. And the score was down like a dB, but his voltage was still like literally right there. Like his score was like pretty much the same, car on, car off. He had that much lithium. He's clamping 20,000 watts. He had that much lithium where it didn't really impact it. So I guess for burp applications, short things, yes, you could totally get away with it. But over time, you're driving down the street, those batteries will get exhausted if you do not have that inrush current coming in to resupply what you're taking out. It's just like whenever you give your wife like a credit card, you know what I mean? If you're not putting money in the bank account, pretty soon there's not going to be any money on the credit card. You know, it's literally like that. How much money you got in your bank account? Oh man, Kayla's going to kill me for that one, but that's why I don't have her sitting here right beside me like MBE. Man, that was funny. Oh man, love that guy too. Two VXFs 15. Sorry, I'm jumping on the SCAR train. I got an SDR18. I don't know if you knew about that, man. I'm coming for you. Brent's going pretty good. Got to get recones and get a new amp tuned. Yeah, you had the Terra 8K, right? Ronco, none of my cars have systems installed at the moment. I miss bass, man. Bass is my therapy. Gets me through the day at times. Need some kind of sound, man. Just music in general, but the bass definitely helps, man. Hopefully you get something soon. Bubba going with a 14.4 for our boys from the 14.4 volt and Deviant for life and 25 to life. Man, he's giving you guys a shout out. Now you guys gotta be friends. You got to. Squash the beef. Oh, man. Nah, thank you guys for just being part of the community and everything, man. Literally. Thank you, Bubba. You don't have to. Thank you, man. Kevin Lautner. Thanks for tuning in, man. Thanks for all you do. Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you. All right, let's see. Comments. Thanks for tuning in, too, man. Amp Dino, maybe I'll get the Kicker Amp Dino live. You know what, Bobby? Maybe we might just do that just for you. Let's see here. Wait, now you're saying you're running two 10s? Running two 600 watts. What? 600 watt what, Ronco? Dub Team says having the bypass cable installed on the alternator does help a fair bit more. It bypasses the stock alternator and just keeps the alternator on all the time when you run an LTO setup. See, I didn't know that. Power supplies on my bench power and outside. Okay, so you at least got something inside with the system. That's awesome, dude. Breton hitting that 152 dB now, so getting up there. Well, I don't believe it till I see it, Breton, but I believe you can. Deviant, thank you, man. 14.4 volt talk dripping. 2 drops of rain on that. Yeah. Thanks, man. Gotta make it rain a little bit, man. Especially this week, man. It's been raining a lot. No pun intended. Ricky Stevens, what are good mids and high speakers to match with two DD9912s? I think I spoke to you before about your system. I mean, honestly, if you want to stick with the digital design line for your mids and highs, I don't know that brand enough to say which is what, but you want to have more, in a way, more front sound than you would think you would need, just in case, so you can keep up. You can never have too much power, you can never have too much sound, and you can always turn it down. So if you get some nice, 6x9s or whatever fits in your door and some tweeters, nothing crazy, but amplify them, I think that's where you're going to see the night and difference, especially for your 212s. Thank you, James. Thanks for tuning in, man. I will definitely see you at Rockin' and Russ, man. That'll be fun. $25. The Rockville loaded 12s, new ones released this year, any good? I want to get my hands on some Rockvilles. I told people, you know, like, expect what it is, but they're not bad. They're not terrible for what you're paying. And as long as you play them, you know, within reason, it's a 2.5-inch coil or whatever the series is. Think of that of how much power you should put to it. Because their ratings are, they're terrible. It's like, oh, it's a 2500 RMS 2.5-inch coil or something like that. It's like, what? What do you mean? It's not even a 3-inch coil? Or if it's a 3-inch coil, then they say 5,000 RMS. Like, oh, really now? Really? 0.2 volt in full effect. That's some voltage drop right there at 0.2 volts, front to back. Happens to me all the time, man. Thanks for your super chat, Dub Team. You guys are awesome, man. You guys are awesome. And it makes me want to keep doing this, man, because it's a lot of work, you know, just mind-boggling in life, and it means a lot that you guys are, you know, supporting me in that way, and just being here by supporting me, watching it, sharing it, whatever you guys are doing, and definitely helps. Thank you, guys. Orion 5000. Oh, I remember you did switch it up. Seth's old one. Yes, his not HCCA, but the red one, the cheater amp. The one, not the 3K that Derek did, but the 5K, the bigger one. That one does a lot of power. Like 9,000 watts. Brucey! What's going on, man? I'll come tune your system, Brenton. Just got a new Fluke. 125B O-scope. O-scope's going to get you... I mean, you'll be able to see real time your voltage rails and all that kind of stuff. I know there's been some debacles. Steve Mead and his GD1 and saying it's not better, but it can see things or whatever, so it's just as good. I'm not saying that one is better than the other. I feel like the O-scope is just the original way to do it. DD1 is simpler, right to the point. Let's see. We got another super chat. Man, you guys are nuts. You guys are nuts. David, just because, Baba 14.4. Man, y'all are just coming at them. Now 14.4 guys. What's going on, man? I know Deviant chipped in 25. Where you at, man? The love. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it, man. Even Deviant's a Patreon. And he's top tier. $10. That's all I asked for top tier. He's top tier Patreon too. 25. Where you at, man? Come on. Thank you, David. You guys are funny. Danny says hi. I say hello back. Elizabeth, yes. Tell her I said hi. Knock it off, David. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let's see here. Dub Team says, Andy, bypass cables come with Mechman alts. Okay. If you run a 15-volt system in your car at all times instead of 12-volt, okay. Yes, so I know that cars can't handle really above 15 volts. You start frying stuff. Does that make sense? I never really seen the need for higher voltage amplifiers. I know that, you know, Sundown or like other amps, they'll be like, oh, it's 16 to 18 volts, and then you need like higher voltage batteries, like 16-volt batteries, and a whole different electrical system. And it's like, man, at that point, you're almost better off just getting, especially with technology now, just getting more batteries, more power input current. And I get it, you can only have so much input current with like an engine, you know, how many alternators can you put on there? But with the lithium technology, I feel like you can get away with a lot more than you could. And then just get a bigger amplifier, more amplifiers, put them outside the car if you're running out of space, man, instead of running a higher voltage to get more power. I'm sure there is a threshold that maybe I'm not aware of because I'm not clamping 60, 70,000 watts. And with more voltage, I know there's more power, period. Because there's more voltage available. That's what voltage is. It's potential power. So I understand it, but at the same time, it's a lot of work, and it's like, for what? You know what I mean? Especially with just how technology is advancing now. Let's see here. I'm trying to catch up to the comments. Everyone's talking about Larissa here. Josh Coe finally got 155 dB. That's awesome, man. That's my next step. I mean, I feel like it's 160 or bust, but it depends what I want to do. If I'm doing a 158 at like 20 hertz, I'm probably not going to complain. Not even 20, maybe like 15 hertz. Not going to complain, but I want to get a 60. It's like I got that 50, but the 50 is the new 60, man. Or 60 is the new 50. But regardless of 155, that's awesome, man. That's loud. That's loud. Dub Team with the $2 super chat. $1 more and I get OnlyFans access? Absolutely, man. I feel like Patreon and OnlyFans, kind of the same thing, man. I should have just made an OnlyFans and it'd been a lot funnier, but then a lot of people probably would have been like, wait, what are you doing with subwoofers again? Listen, it's not what it sounds like. It's just early access. What? Can't. Oh, man. Man, we already flew by almost an hour already, man. It's nuts. Guys are awesome. David with the $1 super chat. He's just like, here. Ha. Take it. Thank you, Dave. Guys are crazy, man. Really are. I know I literally made this month as much as I have in YouTube since I started, and I'm like, holy crap, these guys are insane. Like, just super chat, super chat, super chat, super chat. And it's like, I can't even look at my analytics to see my RPM because I know it's not real. Like, it's not $5 RPM anymore, like what it should be. It's like $30. It's like, wait a minute. It's because the super chats are in there. So I can't even tell what my analytics are, but thank you guys. Love you. Sorry, Andy, this is going to take a while. Take a while for what? I'm shooting for that 160 no wall. Ooh, that's tough, man. That's tough, but I know Street 5, a guy just did like a 61 or something, but I mean, that's an SPL build different than, you know, just a demo / competitor build. Damn, Dynamic Duo still live. They're live and direct. Let's see here. Dub Team says, Andy, one single bank, 6 cells of LTO will supply 3,000 watts of power, 13 to 14 volts, hence why we try to run higher voltages. Right, I understand that. I totally do, but I feel like the amount of work that is needed to do that, I mean, you might as well go with the super high voltage, like the 220, 320 volt. If you're going to go for, I need all this voltage, but then that's another thing. How the heck do you power that? You can't. You can't. I'm sure there might be a way with alternators to get above 12 volt. Obviously, they have limitations, whatever, and they have it set, and that's how just how it works. But you're telling me that my Kawasaki, when I kick it over, it has 10,000 volts? How's that work? I'm sure there's a way to have an alternator to be able to generate, you know, said amperage or said voltage, high voltage. I feel like there's definitely a way. And then that's the point when it's like, man, I got 320 volts on tap. I only need like 100 amps, man. That's 30,000 watts. You know, that's just crazy. But that's why our houses use high voltage, man. Less current needed to supply the same power. Scott says, great show, man. Been listening. Thank you, Scott. Means a lot, dude. Got me here too, man. Appreciate you. Heartbreak Santera LaFair, thanks for tuning in. Hey, Andy, are you getting the new Solo X? Absolutely, man. I'm probably going to go with 210s just for the build that I want to do in the vehicle I want to put them in, just so I have way more than enough airspace, and just to prove people, look how loud I can get with 210s. You know how more of a sales tactic that is? Not a sales tactic, but in a way, you know, I'm Kicker. I represent Kicker. Oh yeah, I'm doing 147, 148s on 210s at like 35 hertz on like 2K. And they're like, what? 210s? You know, and it's like musical or whatever it is. I feel like it's like more of an achievement when you do more with less. I'm not saying, you know, crazy less, you know, but in a way, people are going to see those little woofers with these big surrounds, man. They're going to be like, wow, look at those little monsters. I want my little monsters back, man. I had my 2 Alpine Type R10s back in the day. Those were my little monsters, man. They got down. The original Alpine Type R with the W surround or whatever you want to call it, man. And I could just imagine what these L7Xs would sound like compared to those. DJ Bass, you should make your own little company. I mean, I kind of feel like I'm already doing that. I don't want to bite off more than I can chew. But absolutely, man, I hear it a lot. They're like, oh, you should make your own speaker, stuff like that. And it's like, man, I don't know about that, but that would be cool. You know, slap a sticker on it and be like, yeah, it's mine. It's square. It'd have to be square. I'll just start ripping off pile stickers on the front of their dust cap and just putting Living Loud with Andy on there. Be like, it's a 50 RMS sub. Way underrated. Holy crap, man, I could put 300 watts to this thing, man. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Tom. Been reaching out to me on Messenger and stuff. I feel like this is the best way to reach me if you have any questions and stuff, because this is what I do. I would like to help you more with your system. It's hard to find Kicker prefabs other than Crutchfield, like I was saying, or by Kicker themselves, but I'm not even too sure if they sell just the prefabs alone anymore. I'd have to double check their website, but I know they sell them preloaded. But I feel like that's the easiest way for you just to get a little bit better sound out of what you have compared to that prefab that you do have, because it's a cheaper one. They use thinner wood and stuff like that. So, but yeah, man, definitely have to reach out to you and meet you in person too to help you more with what you got, dude. Got lots of comments here. Baba. These guys are fighting over now. Baba with the $14.4 super chat. 40. Because David forced me to. I can't. I really can't, guys. You guys are funny. And I love you. Poor Deviant's like, 25's like, I can't. Thank you, man. Brucey, fish are friends, not food. To make an alternator that high voltage, it needs specific parts. You would be the guy that knows. But they are very expensive, almost not worth it because of high costs. Again, is it worth it? I feel like it all depends what you do. But Brucey, you're going to have to make one of them high output alternators. They're like, what, 1,000 volts will do. 1.21 gigawatts. I want to put it around there. That'll work for me. Thank you, Brucey. Facebook user from Kicker Club. Yo, bro. What is going on? Thanks for tuning in, man. Living Loud with Andy bass tubes. Now that I could do. Deviant's ideas sometimes are a little third base and beyond, but you know what? I like that one. Funky Pups with Living Loud stickers. What's everyone's obsession with those Funky Pups, man? Funky Pups. Let's see. Stu's Custom Shop, thanks for tuning in again. Our rep is hooking us up with a ton of swag this week. Gonna be selling a lot of the brand like crazy for the next month. That's awesome, man. That is awesome. Thanks for tuning in, dude. Samuel Seal, I'm falling asleep to Andy's sweet voice talking. I gotta wake up at 2:30 tomorrow for work. Have a good night, y'all. Thank you for tuning in. You know what? I do the same thing, man. I'm always listening to something before I go to bed. I'll try to give a little bit more romantic voice to slow you down while you drift off into sleep, and thank you for watching. Yeah. Oh man, you guys cracked me up. All right. Colton Coet, thanks for tuning in, man. what you think about older Memphis 12s. I never ran them. I seen them in the lanes with my friends. I don't think anything bad of them. I feel like they're like a Kenwood, an Alpine brand. I feel like they are there. And even their amps, I feel like they do rated too. They're fused properly and rated correctly. Good brand. No problem, Tom. This is what I do, man. This is what I do. With Messenger, I mean, I have Patreon. That's a little bit, more like I will answer you as quickly as I can. With Facebook messages, man, it's really hard to get to everybody and to have time to individually help you with each person's situations. Like, I get people in my message requests that it's like I haven't seen because I don't get notified for it. I do, but if I miss it on my phone, I never see it. And sometimes I do, and I do get to those people too to just try to help them out. But it's like I do all that and the Kicker Club, this Living Loud stuff, and I got my own bass competitions coming up. My car is being repaired, just life, kids, job. It's really hard to do it all and be one person, but I enjoy doing it. So I'm sorry I can't get to you all the time, and don't worry about it. It's not you, it's me. But that's why I like doing this here, so you can reach out to me personally. Like I sit here, I try to read all the comments and questions here so that I can answer, because I feel like that is needed in the car audio community. Honestly, man, podcasts and talking about stuff is a totally different situation because you're, learning stuff. I feel like I need to cater to what I already do, but just on video, live, and entertainment. Josh Coe going for Worlds this year. I think they have some kind of world competition today. It's not Mecca. I think it's USAC or one of them. Later, bros. More flooring videos coming tomorrow. Getting thirsty already. 25 says, Andy, do you use Dynamat? I have none in Cookie Monster right now. Honestly, no. I play really, really low. It doesn't really make a huge difference. SPL, it usually hurts it, but makes your system sound better. Now, with Park and Pound and other vehicles and different systems, you can place sound dampening in different areas, but you have to test to see if it hurts or helps. And that's a lot. But if you're just looking for sound dampening to make your sound fuller in a way because, some of the reverb or whatever you want to call it, it's not vibrating, it's not, I don't know, it just makes it sound better. Even if you just do your whole car with it, it's just going to sound better. So honestly, not with mine, but older cars, absolutely. My Cobalt, my Saturn, Kayla's car needs it bad. She doesn't play low like I do. Right now she has the 15L5 prefab tuned to the sky, and all you hear is and it's so annoying. I need it. Brucey says $5,000 and I'll do it. How about a spot or two then, mate? That's expensive alternator, but you could, dude, that would be a prototype where you would just sit it on your whenever you get your store, just sit it there and be like, this thing can do 1.21 gigawatts. And they'll be like, what? Yeah, it does. Yeah. Larry Keller, who was that dude that had 20 stock subwoofers that was in a live stream? We should start a GoFundMe for him. He needs help. I don't know who that would be. The only person I would know that would have a bunch of speakers around him would be 99. I don't know if that's him, that's who you're talking about, or someone else I missed. I don't know, man. All funding goes for the future Andy and David show. It's the Dave and Andy show. Get it right. Dave and Andy. 25. Living loud with Andy bread cat stickers. I mean, anything is possible. I need a different website for merch. Like, I'll keep mine, obviously, but I get another one so I can do more different things. Someone from the Kicker Club. Kicker makes not only some darn fine car audio, but the Kicker NCs are kick-ass, like the original Kicker. Absolutely, man. I know I was just sharing some videos, good friend of mine, about the 360 sound with the NCs and how they really replicate it in a way. I know all headphones will do 360 sound, but the way it sounded in these was just phenomenal. You know, it wasn't over the top, it wasn't too low, and that's how it goes with like everything about the spectrum of how the Kicker sound with the Kicker NCs. And I think that's why they, you know, they are very underrated, man. And I believe they're still on sale. They were like a week ago. If you haven't got a pair of Cush NCs, man, they are going to be your best Bluetooth noise canceling headphones. And they got that Kicker sound, man. They got some bass too. They do. You can crank these things up, man. Turn your gain up on your bass boost on your Spotify or whatever, man. These things dump. 210s in your side of your enemy. Oh, come on, Bo. That's not cool. No, are you kidding me? I mean, I'm gonna have to put my filter on. Usually I'm watching out for Deviant, but now I got my eye on you, Stokes. I got my eye on you. You want to come on here? I'll bring you on. DJ ain't loud. You should have a trunk wall with solo X18s because you love Kicker. I always wanted to run 218s in a flat wall or fourth order, man. At least I like the flat wall look because it's just like boom in your face. El Fuego. Andy merch idea, scratch and sniff stickers that smell like a burnt voice coil. Well, El Fuego, you're going to need to just burn a lot of voice coils for us. Let us know when you're done. Put them in a jar, and then we'll make it happen. Because other people already do that with other things, you know. So why can't we, you know? Deviant, I'm watching you, buddy. Colton, appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in, man. Yeah. What state are you in? Pennsylvania. The interface for Facebook messages is terrible. Yeah, it's a good 30-second delay. Easy. Big boy, thanks for tuning in. How do I get specs for the older L7 subs with the round magnet? I built a box to spec of the new L7, I'm guessing, subs. Box hits hard and deep like I thought. How do you get the specs? I mean, you can... I don't know if they have it for the older ones on the Kicker U app, but if you go to kicker.com and go all the way down to, I think it's not software, but it's like one of the ones down there at the very end of the website. If I could throw it up, we'll definitely, that's what I want to be able to do, is go out to the Kicker website and do stuff like that and show you guys. But like, just literally go on the website, go all the way down, and you'll see manuals. Look for manuals, and they literally have a manual for everything they have designed. And all you got to do is find out what year exactly it is if you don't know already. I'm going to guess the older L7, the black and red one. So that's what, 99, 2000-ish or something around there. Should be one of the very first ones in that list. David said, Andy, you bossed the live chat. Thanks, man. I try. Stu's Custom Shop had a mini 911 today in a Jetta. I have no idea how some of these shops stay in business. They're even sheet metal screws holding the woofer in the box. Sheet metal, ooh. Yeah, you see like drywall screws and all kinds of stuff, man. It's crazy. People, they just want to bang. They just want to bang. They don't care what they got to do, or that's the thing, and it's usually people that don't know. And if you want to bash on people like that, I get it. But it's like if you go into a different field, you have no idea what you're doing, and it happens, you know, especially when you're not patient, you don't want to wait, you don't want to pay, and you find things, you know, to fix things and put it together just so it works. And I know people where it's like they're pulling out speaker terminals to make it ported. You know what I mean? Like A to Z, man. It happens all the time, man. So much, and it's crazy. I came from a shop. Wow, we already went over an hour. Time is flying. Deviant said Andy does respond on Patreon very fast. I messaged him with a chokingly big story and he responded within minutes. You're telling me, man. I try, though. I really do. Let's see here. Oh, my. Larissa. She wants to be on the Dave and Andy show. Better than David. Better than David. Oh. You know what? Pray for David tonight. He's going to be sleeping in the jacuzzi. By himself. Thank you, Larissa. Oh, man. DJ Ain't Loud. The way you do your podcast reminds me of the Sundown After Dark podcast. I like their podcast, man. I just started watching. I wish they'd do it more than once a month. But absolutely, dude. It's more laid back and just hanging out, having a good time, and maybe answering some questions. And you know what we do. Yeah, dude. I like it. I like their podcast too, man. Now David's on Facebook. What's up, Facebook people? The dynamic duo makes or breaks a podcast. Uh-oh, we got another one. So we're going to be up to like 16 volts now? What's going on here? Facebook user from Kicker Club. I did my truck in dynamite. Whoa. Bangs, don't it? And it definitely helps keep outside noise and inside noise in. Absolutely, man. It's sound dampening. And it does work, man. Just naturally, I remember going to Best Buy and having the first time doing it. And they're like, man, sometimes we do this for cars that don't even have systems because people complain about road noise. Absolutely. It will keep road noise down. Blaine fought, ban me. Hold on, ban me. I can't ban you, because you said to ban you. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, another one. Ban me. Oh, another one. Oh, man, now you just really want me to ban you, huh? Blaine fought. You're going to get caught. What are you doing, man? That's not how you troll. Thanks for tuning in. All right, got any questions? That's right. Let's see. David talking about his wife. I can't. Facebook user from Kicker Club. Somebody posted a pic of a red and black and silver emblem the other day. I need that in my life. Red, black, and silver emblem. Was that the silver Solo X you're talking about? Like the old school Solo X. Ban me, Andy, a good dude, but I'm bored and a troll, so... Well, trolls got a troll, man. I understand, and that's why I'm friends with a few of them. I understand. You just can't resist. Ugh, got a troll. Facebook user from Kicker Club. The bass on the NCs is perfect, not overwhelming, and not unimpressive. Absolutely. And I feel like, yeah, you got that kicker, a little bit of sound in there, a little bit of gravy, but not too much compared to like, what are those? The Candy Crush or whatever this, what are the Skull Crush? Skull Candy, there we go. Darn. Skull Candy headphones that got like vibrating, like machine pistons to make extra bass. And like, it's cool. It's cool. Don't get me wrong. But that's not, when you're listening to headphones, I feel like you're anticipating for a different experience than you would in a car, obviously. So when you're trying to make it sound like you're in a car with your headphones, I get it works, but I feel like it'd be hard to listen to like rock music, anything that's not like rap or very bass heavy. It would sound so inaccurate and sloppy. Bo Stokes, love the show, man. Just giving you crap. Keep up the great work. Thanks, man. No, I appreciate you guys. I do. Larissa says, I wanted to send $25 for 25 for life, but the dumb thing didn't work. Oh no. It's okay. It's because it didn't work because 25 didn't. He didn't contribute. It's okay, man. It's okay. I remember these things. I remember. I try to remember. I remember things that I shouldn't. But I'll forget your name and I'll forget, everything I just learned in high school and college and all that fun stuff. Who cares about that? P.A. Boo, West Virginia or bust. West Virginia is right down the road from me. Come on, man. Okay. DJ Bass, I wonder if Kicker makes any solo X8s. Again, email social@kicker.com. Tell them you want an L7X8. Maybe they'll make it. They want to hear from you. Brian, you know what? I'm gonna smack you. Whatever fuck I wrote that. Okay. El Fuego says facts. 14.4 volt talk needs a big 3 upgrade so they can start their own live stream. Absolutely, dude. Absolutely. You need that power to make that power, otherwise that voltage ain't gonna stay. It's gonna drop. It's gonna drop. David's putting $1 in a tip jar. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. You and Larissa. Hello, Andy, it's cool. Just ignore my super chat. Where? Where did you super chat? Nah. Unless I'm just behind on the comments. No, I got it. That's it. I'm just behind. It's okay, I'm behind. I'm always behind. Alright, let's see here. Oh, there it is. Another one. Thank you, Larissa. Now you got the whole 25 for 25. 25's got to pay up, man. He's got to pay up. It's okay. It's okay for now. 25's like, I may have lost the battle, but I will not lose the war. Thank you, Larissa. Let's see. Let me skip through. Deviant says, real talk, true Andy fans are true 14.4 volt talk fans. You might have a point there. Is this another $1? Another $1? Man, thank you, man. Thank you. Jesus. Baba's like, you know what? Just take it. Andy, there went this week's allowance. LOL. I know you're crazy, man. Thank you. I see you on the other podcast, Rob and all them, and appreciate you helping out the community and the I guess the YouTubers or whatever you want to call us, influencers. You know the thing. Thank you, man. It means a lot. Really does. Really does. Thank you, guys. Whew. First guess, Larissa. I can't. Dan O'Brien, what's going on, man? Bubba says, what have you heard about Killmat? Using 100 mil full baked potato top to bottom, then 150 mil Noico insulation on top of that. I feel like, if you're buying the Killmat, I know that's good stuff. I never heard of the Noico, but I know you don't want to cheap out on sound dampening. I know 80 mils, like real thin. So if you're going with 100 and 150, I would do the 100, see how it sounds. I mean, you could add the 150 on top after, but is it really gonna... Are you really going to be able to hear a difference? Like, do it on one side of the door or something like that. Or if you're doing the trunk, I mean, I feel like you couldn't really have too much sound dampening where whatever. But I feel like there's a point where sound dampening is only going to do so much, and then you almost have to replace it with something firmer like wood and spray foam and make it solid rather than just sound dampening alone. But that's just my opinion on it. Troll like this. Dan, telling you. He said, go to school. I'll show you how to troll. Let's see. I think it was a banner style, like, yeah, Facebook is really far behind it. I don't know why. Maybe it's just something with StreamYard tonight, because I noticed there was less people on here in the beginning than normal. I feel like it might be. Living Loud with Andy Wiggs. Yeah. It was a clear chrome badge. Oh, you must have fixed your... Okay, Kicker Club. Gotcha. Yeah, a clear chrome badge that was silver, red, and black. Oh, I know what it was. The one where they shared, and it was the emblem, like a car emblem looking kind of thing. I know what you're talking about now. I don't know if that was aftermarket or if Kicker actually made it. I know there's a lot of things Kicker has made, and it's like, I don't even know about it, and I'm still learning their older products, and it's awesome, man. Living Loud with Andy see-through t-shirts. They're waterproof. Living Loud with Andy hot dog brander. I like that. I love hot dogs. Give me a chili dog like Sonic. Right. At times the NC sound more concert or live recording. I know. Sometimes I listen to artists, you know, like Jay-Z, all them, whatever, you know, just artists, rap, don't matter. Sometimes it almost makes the singer sound worse, where, not worse as in whatever, but like how live concerts, they don't always sound as good. It's almost like that. And it's like you see their true colors. You see through the BS of the background and the noise and everything else that's trying to be whatever. I don't know. I understand that. I understand that 100%. All right, I'm going to try to see all these. Living Loud with Andy DVD rewinder. Let's see. Man, David, I'm gonna stop you right there, man. Slow down. I'm gonna put you on a slow down on the super chat. It's killing me, man. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. You gonna be on RGA show Sunday? Is he doing it this Sunday? I know he said he wasn't gonna do it, and then he did it. I feel like he should just do that every Sunday. Every other week shows, I mean, I guess they work, but I don't know. Makes me want to, you know, I like watching you guys. Sometimes life gets in the way, just like a lot of you. You know, you can't watch every show from beginning to end. I understand. Same. But I like what you guys do there. It's cool. You know, I'm probably going to jump off here in a minute. I got to do water changes on the fish tanks. They're way overdue. It's been like 3.5 weeks. I was going to do it last night, but I wanted to get that video of the triangle sub going first. Have that ready, get my StreamYard ready. I had to clean up the room to get the amp hooked up, take it off the wall, do a bunch of stuff, man. But it's fun. I wanted to get that for you guys. And before we exit the show, I'll throw that back on there before we do our rollout. So you'll see that, and then we'll do our traditional rollout. Or maybe we'll just do that. I don't know. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. Vega, you are late AF, bro. Thank you for tuning in. Love you, buddy. Let's see here. Yeah, David, thank you for the super chat. Jesus. Vega. Hey, bot. Who's the bot? Larissa? I can't. I just got like 10 updates from PayPal. It says card decline. I forget. Somebody was saying that on Vega's reverse polarity the other night about Bubba, and I'm like, bro, his card is not declining. I don't think people just do that, you know, and then be like, oh, oops, I don't have enough money. Like, I feel like they wouldn't do that, but hey, you never know. You never know. People these days, man. Living Loud with Andy Taco Bell sauce packet holders. You know what? Speaking of Taco Bell, me and Kayla are probably going to get married at Taco Bell. Just me. Thank you for the super chat, man. Thank you, man. Thank you for tuning in, dude. Thank you. God, $20, man. You guys are awesome, man. Literally, I don't want to quit my day job, but you guys are forcing me. You know. Thank you. I can't even, man. Thank you guys. You guys are freaking awesome. Yeah, let's leave that up until I find another one. Living the dream, bro. Going good your way. Absolutely, man. Vegas says, yeah, I just got finished watching Hateful Eight. Oh, is that a new series? I haven't heard of that one. Yo, 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 it's your boy. High five, Vega. You got to get that trademark there, Vega. Here to support a dude who actually sleeps, the man with a sub that ticks, the man who chills with Cookie Monster on Sesame Street, living loud with Andy. Thank you, John. Appreciate you. Oh, man. Yo, yo, yo. You big dummy. And then there's Derek with his, man. Oh, man. It's crazy knowing them two, especially Rob. You know, I talk to Rob. And it's just crazy knowing them on the level that I do now. But, like, watching them for years, like you guys, you know, and it's just, it's cool, man. It really is. Sean Miller says, knockin' kicker ain't loud. Kicker ain't loud, man. You already know, man. All wasted information here. Let's see. Got a comment from Dame Monster Alive. Thanks for tuning in. People saying Solo X is coming in 2 weeks. Well, you know more than I do then. I would hope, but no. I haven't heard anything, and when you guys do, you will hear first on the Unmasked show, 8:30 Eastern Time. About 90 minutes-ish. Every Tuesday. They will release it then. 2 weeks, I doubt it, because what's today? March something? It's like early, yeah, April 1st. They'll probably release that it's out and ready, you know. And be like, gotcha. Gotta wait another month or so. No, that would be mean. No. Let's see. Lots of questions. If anyone can make those badges, let me know. I don't know. I know what you're talking about. I don't know. I don't know anyone. You would almost need to like 3D print it instead, because those ones are like chrome and all kinds of stuff. I have no idea. Deviant, you're right, man. You're starting something here, guys. Andy had so many super chats tonight, valued at $14.40. It was insane. All in spite of you guys, man. Guys are crazy, man. 25 says, I'm donating 5,000 IOUs. Don't cash it until 2133. You know what? I'm going to hold you to that. My great-great-great-grandson is going to be like, this 25 guy on YouTube? He owes me money. I can't. I'll be digging for it. 25. You'll be holding it in your hand like this. You're like, guys are nuts. You should do sleep streams on Twitch with voice chat. I mean, we could do a little bit of like Asmir. Oh, just muted myself. Maybe I couldn't be an Asmir guy because I got a mute button like right here. That'd be cool. I don't know. I feel like sometimes I get way too loud, so I might wake you up. But thanks, man. Skip! What's going on, dude? Wait, is Vega here? Who's doing Wire reviews? I know Vega is the Wire god. Go to sleep. Living loud with Andy's smartphone scent diffuser. Get rid of all that coil smell? Try our diffuser from Living Loud with Andy. I already have these out. Living Loud with Andy toeless socks, man. Just gotta put a decal on them. I'm getting there. Living Loud with Andy pedicures. Kayla would like that one. Bubba with another $50 super chat. Man, you guys are killing me. Oh, snap. Should have been a $5. I'm panicking now. Just like, yep. Just, you got to stop hitting that extra zero, man. You do it every time. I'm going to be the YouTuber that tells you, you're putting too much on there, man. Maybe next time you'll get it right, but it's okay. It's okay, man. It's okay. I'm here for you. Thank you, buddy. Don't you hate that when it happens? You know, you type 10 and 100 comes out, and the next thing you know, it's like, boom. And it's like, whoa, wait a minute. Calling PayPal. I can't. What in the heck is Asmir? Just type in ASMR and go on TikTok. Ew. Like, I get it, but like, what? 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 It's a thing, man. You don't want to know. It's like your one friend that likes feet. It's like, why? Why? What's wrong with? I mean, okay. I mean, yeah, feet, hands. I get them. Okay, they're yeah. Okay, man. Do what you got to do. Shout out to Baba. Real 114.40 super chats tonight. Rock on. Tell him, Deviant. Tell him. Corna, you can get a PC and a laptop now. I know, man. I know. I mean, YouTube takes half the money, but dude, it's adding up from everybody, man, and it's awesome, dude. It's awesome. I would love to get a new PC for this strictly. This PC, this laptop was just for the Team SP Loud to take it to shows and do SPL Lab and to touch the screen to hit start and stop. That's all it was for, and a terabyte for my videos that I made at Team SP Loud. It really wasn't living loud with Andy in mind, so for sure, down the road, for sure. One step at a time, guys. One step at a time. Bobby B, another great show, Andy. Thank you, bro. I know we started off a little rocky. I was a little, that happens. But I feel like it did turn out to a very good show and got a lot of questions answered. And I don't know, just had a good time, man. That's what we're here for. Scott says, dang, you still on? I got groceries and came back. You know we stream all day, all night. No, I'm just kidding. I'm about to end it very soon. It's been an hour and a half. I feel like it's a good mark to almost end it on. If you guys got any last questions, I'm caught up on the comments. Drop them now or forever hold your peace until Tuesday. We're live again after the Kicker Show with the unofficial Kicker Unmasked after show. Scott getting them late night groceries, man. I miss when Walmart was open 24/7. I would kill for it. Not anymore, man. I don't think they'll ever go back. Ooh. Baba's, he's like, listen, I got the numbers right here. Deviant, 250s, 214.4s, 120, 148.80. Get an email each time it's done. Thank you, Baba, man. Holy crap. Holy crap, dude. Appreciate you. I appreciate everyone tuning in, man. I really do. You know, that's why we're here. If no one was watching, I wouldn't be streaming for an hour and a half. I tried streaming on TikTok, kind of like this, and it's different. It's different. People don't, they just want to keep flipping. They just, you know, they want to see whatever they want to see on TikTok. It's different platform. And it got boring. It's like, well, no one's here. No one cares. Okay, that's cool. But, you know, check out my YouTube. See you guys. See, at least they're open till midnight. Ours closed at 11. I think it's 11. I think. I know with the whole pandemic stuff, man, it was terrible. It was like 7 at one point. I'm like, oh my God. It's like when I wake up. No. Facebook user from Kicker Club, you're awesome. You're doing awesome, bro. Keep it up. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, man. Thanks for tuning in, and thank you. I bet there is a way to do overlays with other ways to donate with PayPal or something that YouTube isn't taking half the money isn't a thing. I feel like if you could, but it wouldn't be through YouTube, and I don't know how you would do it. I know you can have different alerts and stuff if you use OBS instead of like StreamYard, but I feel like it'd be a lot harder, and you're paying for the simplicity. Like there is a button to just press to donate, and YouTube's doing that, so they got to get their share, you know. And that's, yeah, you start out on YouTube, you don't make money, but they are providing a platform for us to be able to even start anything, let alone how would you do it otherwise? Facebook? Yeah, but then Facebook, they make money too, man. That's a thing too. They got coins or whatever. It's like the same thing as like TikTok with their donations and stuff. But that's like prepaid. This is just straight whatever you want to donate, man. I'm sure they take a portion too, Facebook and all them. How big is the Pacific Ocean? That's about how I would spell Pacific Ocean. It's pretty darn big. Probably put 5,473,542 L7X 12s in it. 10s? Nah, you need more. Bubba, great show. Andy, thank you for you and the other primary streamers. Thank you, man. You know, thank you. Bubba Rules. What is Obama's last name? Does anyone? You know what? I don't remember either. I think it was Barack or something. Something weird. Cornut with a $5 super chat. Thank you, Cornut. Appreciate you, man. I think I have to get back to you or somebody else on my Living Loud with Andy email about box design and someone else too. A few things. I've been slacking a little bit, but trying to be on it. Cornette always coming at the end. Absolutely, he is. You can do that on Twitch, but YouTube ain't going. That's probably what it is. Cornette says, I've been here since the lead-in, just been listening. That's what I do with a lot of podcasts, dude. I really do. Same. Then if they're talking about something like crazy, I'm like, ooh, I gotta see what's going on. John says, you're a PC guy, right? No, unfortunately not. I'm not a gamer or on Discord or any of those things. I feel like I would be the type, but I'm not. I would like to. Maybe. Just with everything going on, man, it's pretty hard to add anything else to my plate right now, but absolutely, man. Absolutely. I know I have a gaming controller for my computer, if you call it, an Xbox controller. Like, yeah, man, I'm at that level. So, yeah, you can call me a gamer playing Sims. Like some Sonic Adventure, you know, HD on my laptop. No, nothing really like that. And as a kid, I was. For sure, man. Cornet says, watching Netflix on TV, but earbud in for the show. Thanks, man. Baba says, YouTube takes half. That's BS. They give you a platform, but create the content. How is that fair? Yeah, man, just half of the super chats. It's like you get 65% or 60%, something like that, and they take the rest. It's like a big percentage. And same thing with not Patreon, but memberships. Like if you have memberships instead of Patreon, that's through YouTube, they take 30% of your money. Patreon only takes like 8%. It's very low. But the whole point of memberships over Patreon, I think you need 10,000 members or 10,000 subscribers anyway, to even start to do it, I think. Or if they did, they changed it, but I don't even want to click it. I don't even want to do it. It is nice because then you can put out videos, and instead of unlisting them and then sharing them to Patreon, you can just put it for your members only. So I guess it's simplicity factor. And then whenever they're in a chat, like right now, their names would pop up green or a different color that are your quote Patreons, but they're members. So YouTube does do those extra things, and that's why you get less money. But I just went the Patreon route because that's what I knew. I didn't really know about the memberships until I already had the Patreon. And I'm like, I ain't switching. It's fine. But yeah, man, with the super chats, they take a decent chunk, man. But it still helps, dude. It really does, man. Thank you. You make decent money for the videos. I mean, I bring in a decent amount of money, but it's nothing crazy, you know, because I don't have that much going on. But my videos are starting to trend a little bit more. More people are searching for stuff, and you know, just changing the way I do videos and trying to make them better and more quality content. So it's definitely growing. But yeah, man, they take some money. Well, how do you think they pay their employees, man? They're making millions and billions of dollars, man. That sounded like Derek. Ray Gibson, thanks for tuning in, man. I have seen some of your amp dynos, but it's particularly one I'm interested in. The KXA 1600.1, just a thought. I'm gonna have to ask. I'll see what I can do for you. Thanks for tuning in, man. Vega, what is your favorite cheap sub? Kicker, comp, all day. Get a 15, man. $139, man. Loud, bro. But if you're talking cheap, I love that Scar, dude. I love that Scar. Same price, you get an 18. You might need a little bit more power for it. But it's just so big. It's so big. That's on my list, man. I gotta go on storage, do something. Gotta get down there, man. Facebook user from Kicker Club. It was fun watching. Thank you for watching, and thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you. Ray Gibson, holy moly, for the super chat. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Means a lot, dude. Really does. I will try. I'll see what I can do on that amp, dude. I really will. I had an important phone call the other day, and it's like, oh, okay. So I'll see what I can do. I want to get more content for you guys. I really do. I really do. I got like 7 amps over there I can still dyno, but I like to do some more kicker ones. What do you think, Bobby B? Tell Troy to unblock me. Troy Underwood? That's the one I'm going to guess. What's going on, Matt? Thanks for tuning in. Right, dude, Vega, I know I want to play my Madden 11 because like that was like one of the last good ones. And I have no time to do it. I got to do water changes now. This would be my time to do it. And doing YouTube, man, if you're gaming, you should be doing YouTube videos, catching up, getting ahead, doing something, cleaning your room, doing whatever, just so that you are not behind, especially what you're doing, video every week, and doing your live streams. God bless your soul, man. I know you're going to say my kids are grown, but still, it's a lot of work, dude. It's a lot of work. David, I need your Venmo information. I have a Venmo. I do. I forget what it's called. I'll send it to you. I know it would probably be easier that way, but that's the thing. That's what makes the super chat cool, because you get your comment thrown up, whatever. But yeah, I got Venmo, dude. The only reason I have Venmo is so I can send my dude that makes my juice, my peach rings. That's the only reason I got it. Scott says, YouTube deals with all card transactions, etc. Also, you don't get charged at 3%, so they're not taking, so not all they are taking. Okay. 3% what, sales tax? I'm sure you have to pay for taxes at the end of the day because it's just income. I don't know exactly what you mean by that, Scott, but please let me know. Deviant says, tell him, Andy, that's why Patreon is better. Absolutely. Stu, could you please say that when Abstract Acoustic is here? Ooh, Abstract. Let's see here. Yeah. Jimmy John's, number 11, no tomatoes. Jimmy John's. Living loud with Andy TV dinners. I'm just trying to read through your guys' comments. You guys are nuts. You guys are making me stay longer than I wanted to, but it's okay. It's okay. We're having fun. Living loud with Andy, see-through leggings. Now, that's one I can back up 25. Facebook user from Kicker Club. It was fun watching. Start doing some giveaways so I can win. I would like to. I would like to. Thanks for tuning in, man. Scott says, yeah, I want a game right now, but it's like car audio. Same, bro. I feel you, Scott. Let's see. Subs, not shirts, subwoofers. Subs, not shirts, subwoofers. Subs. Okay, subs. I got that part. Card processing fee. Ah, right. Just like PayPal or whatever. Right. But they take a decent chunk, man. They definitely do. $25, Annie, put up your PayPal info and bypass YouTube when you get a PayPal notice. Announce it on the stream. That's not a bad idea. You'd almost have to hook it up through your computer, and then I could like screen mirror it rather than being like, here's my phone, guys. Right. Again, if you could do it, that would be cool. Absolutely, dude. And you could put your little message there and stuff. I think my PayPal is, I don't know if it's Team SP Loud. I know it's just like my regular email. I almost want to make a new bank account and a new PayPal just for my YouTube stuff for tax season. It's going to be fun. Am I caught up on the comments? All right. I love you guys. I'm going to end this podcast for tonight. I'm going to see you guys Tuesday after the kicker show anyway. But I'm going to throw up the triangle subwoofer video, and I want you guys to check that out. And I think it's pretty cool. If you haven't seen it already, might want to watch this. And then we'll just do our little usual rollout video. And, of course, you know. So, let me get that going. And thank you, Deviant. I seen your comment before I came over here. Thank you, man. And, as always, guys, have a good weekend. Stay warm. Stay, you know, inside. It's going to be rainy. And, as always, stay living loud. I'll see you guys next time. Sorry for the background noise. That is my power supply charging the battery. I haven't been doing amp dynos for a while, so bear with me. But I think you guys are going to want to see this. We're going to do a flex test with Bass I Love You. If you don't know this song, I don't know where you've been for the past 15 years. And of course, powered by none other than Kicker. This is a Kicker 250.2. Yes, Bobby B, I found another amp to dyno that is a Kicker. So you will be excited. Try 6 hertz. Oh, that's it. That's the money shot. See you guys next time.